Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 35 of Let's Play Okami HD. Alright, we're still in the Dragon Palace, and it would be a good idea to see off late Queen Otahime before we leave. And I think we should go to Shinshu Field next to see what's up with that lightning storm. Hi. Your deeds shall never be forgotten at the Dragon Palace. Glory to the great god Amaterasu. Why, Amaterasu? It's so good to see you. What tidings do you bring? You okay, babe? I mean, that was one heck of feat you pulled off. You had me worried. I had no choice but to perform the Rite of Transformation. Such traditions are normally reserved for kings. But the people of our realm have accepted me as their ruler. Henceforth, I devote my life to protecting our people and the sea. All hail Queen Otto. We shall follow wherever Her Majesty leads. Glory to the Dragonians. Amaterasu, there was something more I wish to tell you. I carry the child of my dearly departed king, King Wada. I have every hope our child shall grow up to be a fine leader, and maybe someday even king or queen of the Dragonians. We Dragonians shall protect the sea for all eternity. All hail Queen Oto. We shall follow wherever Her Majesty leads. Glory to the Dragonians. I know not how I shall ever thank you for what you have done. This could never begin to repay my debt to you, but please accept it as a token of my eternal gratitude. Alright, a stray bead. How many more do I have? Alright, let's keep track. There's quite a few that I missed, like, say, in Shinshu Field. There's like 2 of them. There's still one I'm missing here in City Checkpoint. Another at the Gale Shrine. Alright, so I guess there's still gonna be some backtracking I have to do later. But for now, why don't we just explore a little bit more of the Dragon Palace? Because I don't think I've been up this way. Yeah, I don't think I've visited these rooms. Oh wait, I have been here. What the hell? Maybe the shop has changed wares? Let's find out. No, it is not. I should buy some more holy bones in the event I go take on that shrine in North Ryoshima Coast. You know, the one with all the, well, I don't need these mermaid coins anymore. You know, the one that had the bandit spider, I guess? I bet you I had to face another one. It had that purple haze. But we'll deal with that later. I still don't know if it's a good idea to deal with it now. So I bet you, like, the first one was a struggle. The second one is probably gonna slaughter us. If we give it a chance. Oh, blah 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 blah. Okay, we're not getting any intense dialogue. Hello. Dragon Palace's new leader, blah blah blah. That's good. I'm sure they're all happy. Okay, nothing special. Alright, I don't know why I went back in this room, really. There's nothing here of value. What if I go up here? Oh, you can't go up that way. What the hell? That was utterly pointless, then. Alright, I guess I'll just get the hell out of here. I think I should. Unless I'm missing something. I'll go check on the spring again. Maybe I can just warp out of there using the spring. That might actually be a bit better. Oh, wait a minute! I didn't even see this here. Let's dig that up. And then bloom it correctly. Thank you. That's so much better than having to spend a mermaid coin each time. Okay, let's see. Shinshu Field. That'll take us over to the lightning storm, correct? There it is. I should probably go to one of those statues over there. You know, that where you use the cat call or whatever it's called? I think that should be our next destination, really. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there some hard ground around here? I don't remember if I dug that up yet. Oh, just like that, it's daytime. Amazing. Yeah, I didn't even dig over here. Let's go do that now. There we go. More praise. I think the best way is just to get across the river through here. Actually, let me go see that dude. What's his name? The nameless guy? Does he have another jar ready? Oh, it's still not ready? Wow, he's gonna make me wait. I thought that had been done by now. Because how long has it been? Well, in any case, we just might as well just go ahead and climb up here now, since we actually can. So what is really up here that made us wait so long to reach this, anyway? I have no idea. Well, let's check this way first. Seems how there is a devil gate over here. Wow. Talk about a slaughter. Holy crap. They just have to throw in so many enemies at once. Because by then, you pretty much have enough weaponry to dismantle them with relative ease. And there we go. Oh, I see a clover and I see some bunnies. Here, buns. Want some food? Have some food. Eat up. If it looks slightly different, I'm using OBS Studio instead of Streamlabs OBS. Like, I don't know why, but ever since one of my streams, like the one on my birthday, it's kind of hard for the capture card to get picked up on Streamlabs OBS. Like, it keeps looking for the old one rather than the new one. So now when I go into Studio mode, it picks up every time. And Studio actually has, like, uses up less resources on the PC, so it was a no-brainer for me. Okay, I'm seeing what looks like some kind of tower or ruins. Is that what I have to open up? Well, there's a lightning storm there for some reason. And there's a bunch of butt munchers. You shall not pass me! Now get out! Give me your money. I needs it. Hammy needs to pay bills. Oh my god, look at all this praise. I could probably buy another health upgrade right now. In fact, that may not be a bad idea. Although with 349, what else could I spend it on? Should I get another astral pouch? I'd say you can probably have at most 3. Oh, wow. Don't know why my throat felt that, but you could probably get like 3 astral pouches. Then again, I never even used one. So let's just grab the health upgrade again. Hold on, I see what looks like a sword sticking out. That must be what I gotta hit the lightning with. This has been here for ages, but nobody knows what it's for. There are many things like that in Nippon. How are there many things? We've only seen one. No one knows when they were built or even who built them. But I suppose people have more important things to think about. Well, you brought it up, so it must be very important. Anyway, here's our crystal. I think Waka said something about giving it a good zap. Oh, here's a good spot. And it should open up. Aha! Something's happening. Ooh, secret passage. Amy, do you know where this hole leads to? You know, there was a foul smoke rising from Ninetales which flew off to the northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of this tunnel. The side of this tunnel. Okay, sure. Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Well, it's either something to worry about or we're dead. Then when we're dead, we stop worrying. Oh, of course there had to be another curse. It just had to be. So it looks like we're probably going to emerge from the southwest part of it. I would like to believe. We still haven't even shown up on the minimap yet. Because we're technically still in the tunnel. Move into the light, Demi. Ah, so this is the land of Kamui. Oh, it's pretty cold. Is it cold here or what? How can anywhere be so darn cold? I know Kamui is the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on! I don't remember ever snowing this hard before. Listen, Amy, I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. You try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard. Or I can just go find us the save point and it's no longer our problem for the next little while. So I think we got some extra stuff to do. We got this unlocked, so we'll return to it later. Let's go back to Shinshu Field. So I think there is one quest we can actually start to finish up on. And it looks like the storm stopped. Alright, it stops as soon as you go and get that activated. Weird how that fixed the whole thing. But alright. We'll just have to live with that. I think what we're gonna have to do next is look for Ida. Okay, so that's not the flag that activates this. We have to do more stuff. Alright, so further on in the story, we should get that final vase. And we gotta put it next to the final set of statues. So I wonder where Ida is. Probably on the road, is he? So I want to race him again. Ah, of course. Let me see if I can locate him. Unfortunately, he's not going to show up on the minimap, so you have to look for him yourself. Where could he be? Not over that way. He doesn't run that way. But you'll definitely know when you see him. The other times I look for him, it was not intentional. Oh, there he is! Aha! There you are! Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Lightning Ida, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Shinshu's #1 once and for all. You totally outclassed me up to now, but I'm not gonna run staring with But I'm not gonna run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. Just to show you how serious I am this time, I'm putting on my family treasure, the gimmick gear, as my stake. I still remember it, that night of 1,000 shooting stars. One of them just fell right out of the sky into my lap. That was the gimmick gear. That steel cogwheel just dropped down right in front of me. It couldn't be just an accident. The gods must have planned it. They were telling me to keep running for the rest of my life. To keep delivering my mail as fast as I possibly could. I live for my job, and that gear is my good luck charm. And I'm putting my faith in it now. I know it'll help me win. So, time we got the show on the road, right? Come on then! Alright, one final race against him. Okay, he's just dropping a lot more urchins. Got him! What? No way! Lightning Ida of the Dangan Express. Beaten in the greatest and most important match of my life? You haven't just scored a point off me this time. That's gotta be worth 1,000,000 points! Well, a promise is a promise, Pooch. My lucky charm's yours. It should always belong to the #1 sprinter in Shinshu. Alright, the gimmick gear, thanks. My little brother from Ryoshima said he'd seen an amazing wolf. Guess you must have made a name for yourself over there too, huh? Well, you're the fastest creature I've ever met, that's for sure. Guess the gods won't mind if I'm relinquishing the title of Shinshu's #1 to you. But it's an important title, so make sure you honor it, okay? I'm gonna keep on running and running and running. One day I'll take the title back from you. You'll see. Shower me with all of your praise. Yes. Alright, speaking of his brother, why don't we head back to Ryoshima Coast and see what he's got to say. Maybe he wants, like, one final race, too. Now, I know what that gimmick gear is for, so we'll deal with that shortly. For now, I want to head back to Ryoshima Coast. I think I might have seen some stones I might need to power slash. That could get us some good stuff, too. I'm trying to remember where one of those statues is, though. Or stones, I mean to say. I think it might have been over where I had to revive the sapling. Yeah, I think it was around here. Yep, there it is. Might as well get that out of the way while we're there. Get some more praise. I said get some more praise. Thank you. Okay, now I'll just head back down the road again. There might have been, like, one more stone I could deal with. And we'll go see if we can find that guy's brother. I think that might be good to go after if we can. So let us do that next. I think the other stone is around here on the sand. I don't know what part of the sand. But maybe we'll see it along the way. Oh, it's right here! To think you had to move close enough just to see a rock. Okay, I suppose that's how it works. Maybe I just tried to bloom it too early. That's why I kept failing the first time. So maybe just give it a little bit of time to breathe and then bloom it. Alright, let's see where that guy is. Oh! He must need me for something. Aha! There you are! Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Superfast Hayate, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Ryoshima's #1. You've totally outclassed me up to now, but I'm not gonna run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. Just to show you how serious I am this time, if you beat me, I'll hand over my job to you. Well, time we got the show on the road, right? I'm not gonna lose this time. Not today. Let's sprint! Oh yeah, that's definitely Ida's brother. Where do they get these urchins from, anyway? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that. Whatever it is, it sounds very painful. Got him! What? I don't believe it! Hi, super fast Hayate, the fastest runner in Ryoshima. Beaten in the once-in-a-lifetime deciders? I lost. I really lost. To this shaggy beast! It's another one to you then, Pooch. Or another million, huh? My big brother in Shinshu Field was telling me about a wolf. It's you, isn't it? You must be a real famous over there, huh? Okay, so anyway, a promise is a promise. I'm handing over all Ryoshima deliveries to you. What do you look like that for? You don't look very happy. Surely you don't think I should carry on doing it? I lost. You do think I should carry on with the deliveries, huh? Oh well, if you really insist, then I'll do it. You're pretty kind for a wolf. I won't forget. As a symbol of our friendship, I want you to have this. It's not much, but it's yours now. That'll be much for me later on. I'm gonna keep running as long as I live. And one day, I'll be fast enough to beat you. Yeah, I keep dreaming about that. Alright, so we got like a couple stray beads on this episode so far. And a gear. And I believe that gear, we gotta bring it all the way back to Saiyan City. To come to think of it, wasn't there a tower that I could not climb? And I think that's what the gear could be for. So I think that's what somebody told me once. Because I know that, like, as soon as people found out I was, like, doing this game, people couldn't wait to tell me, like, some certain things about it. Which doesn't surprise me at all. Anyway, I wonder where that tall tower is. I think that's over in the aristocratic quarters. There's like a few side quests I need to do around here. I don't think I'll be able to do them all in this episode. I'll probably just do the ones that I know I can do, like, right away. That are pretty easy. And then the others will just take over from there. Yep, see? The tower is over that way. And why is the night so extra dark here? What is that all about? I don't remember it getting this dark. That is so bizarre. Also, I think we might want to see the Emperor, seeing as how the Queen's dead. He might want to know what's going on. You know, just for his sake. So yeah, we'll pay the Emperor a visit first. Then we will climb the tower. And then maybe we can actually go and see the Queen's palace. I believe the Emperor is still over here in this place, right? Yep, there he is. Hello, Wolf. I got hold of a very interesting treasure just recently. It's a valuable item that enables you to walk on water. If you had enough demon fangs, I might consider giving it to you. Oh! The water tablet. Oh, I should definitely get this. And I don't need to get anything else. Come and visit me again when you have more demon fangs to swap. Oh, that's really gonna help out for when we need to travel to certain areas. Because I think there are gonna be some places where lily pads are useless, or it takes a very long time to even bother with. Alright, next we want to go to the tower. And then we'll head for Queen Himiko's place. So wasn't there a statue, I think, on the other side of the tower? Actually, there's somebody there's some treasure over here. I didn't get that. A large exorcism slip. Alright, sounds good, I guess. Oh. Oh wow, there's actually another statue over here. Nice, just got up there. That is a tall tower. Wait. I see one of those chests, but there's no lightning here. I can't use him. My masterpiece is but one step away from completion. All I need is the final part. My invention would dramatically improve people's lives. It is the greatest test of my talents thus far. Contraption Maker Gen. I know not how you made it all the way up here, Snowflake. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a bit insulting to call me that. It is unusual for me to have visitors. But your timing could not be better. I needed a break. Would you like to hear the new scientific theory I'm advocating? Oh, no thanks. We're not really into that kind of stuff. No, wait! We could talk about something else. I am quite the traveler and I've seen much of Nippon, you know. And I've collected many strange odds and ends during my travels. Sculptures never seen before. Strange stones unlike any others. Such things have led me to believe that many ages ago, Nippon was home to a completely different civilization from ours. A different civilization? Of course, no one would ever believe me. But still, I gather these odds and ends from my contraptions. I have a wide range of them in the works. The odds and ends I find are of no use in and of themselves. But with some ingenuity, together they have become living contraptions. My odds and ends are like a dear old friend to me. Well, isn't that special? Can we go now? No, wait! Please wait! This is where it gets interesting. As you doubtlessly noticed, I'm nearly done with my masterpiece. However, I am missing the very last piece. I've come so far only to be thwarted at the very last step. My masterpiece cannot come to life without that one final piece. Many a contraption have I built. City Checkpoint's Big Drawbridge, and Gojo Bridge here in Saiyan City. And now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that single gear, my contraption will not move an inch. Must I once again roam these lands in search of the final part? Snowflake! That gear of yours! Could that be a gimmick gear? The very last part I require? It appears to be the perfect size and shape. Indeed, that is the very gear that I am missing. Give it here! Please! I must have that gear! Sure, I can't do anything with it. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend! When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Now, to complete my masterpiece. Are you ready, Snowflake? You are about to witness history in the making! My contraption is about to come to life! This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives! Now for the moment of truth. I, again, the contraption maker, give you my masterpiece, Lightning Bringer! What? I have failed! Do not look so surprised, Snowflake. Why, this sort of thing happens all the time! There cannot possibly be a flaw in my design. I just need to let it sit a bit and then lower the lever again. I doubt that's gonna work. I mean, just look at that contraption there! The copper wire right there in the middle is disconnected. Wait, what? Copper wire right here. So I guess we gotta draw a line. Check this contraption out! It's held together with copper wire. But look, it's missing a part right smack in the middle. I wonder if this thing even works. Okay. I don't really know what exactly I need to do unless... Make a lightning symbol. I'm seeing some dotted lines. Wait, maybe that's it! I need the dotted lines! Yeah. Alright, let's go with the thing. Okay, I think I need to make some kind of lightning symbol, like this. There! Now I got it. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away. But that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Light up the sky with a thunderbolt. No, so that means I can probably create a lightning bolt at any time? Look! Look! My design was not flawed after all. It may be a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a grand invention as this may well be beyond your comprehension. You should go look up at my house from outside. Then perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. Whatever you say, dude. Wow! That's really something, getting this huge thing to move. But enough about that. Remember that shape you drew at me? You know, the shape to fill in the missing part of the wire? Well, that's a mark of Okami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anytime, anywhere you want. Oh, we got a stray bead from that for free. And a free chest, which is the thunderstorm tech. Alright, another health upgrade. We picked up 2 in this one episode, holy crap. Draw a lightning symbol using the thunderstorm power, and the ink summons forth a thunderbolt, shocking foes with electricity. Small symbols net small lightning, large symbols have a bigger effect. Larger bolts of lightning can damage more enemies at once. The larger the symbol, the more ink is used. Depending on the size, it may consume 3, 6, or 9 ink bottles. For best results, aim for sharp angles in the jagged shape, using the power of almighty thunder to strike down your enemies. And we don't even have tech number 25 yet. Oh, guess we'll have to look for that next. Nice. Well, how did that use 6? Wasn't that large? I don't think we have a mutual understanding how sizes work, but okay. I guess they're still gonna try to guard me from getting in. Alright, so we'll head back here. And I think we should go over to that puddle of water next. So I wonder what that's for. Oh, look, someone's here now. Ah, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. That's the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please help her spirit to be released. Oh wow, where the hell did you put all those stones to? How'd they get there? There, we'll just saturate all of them at once. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Noragami, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. Deluge? Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that power derived from water spout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Noragami, god of water spout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Now, where did that mark look like that again? Well, anyway, if that power is awoken here, That must mean Himiko is still watching over us. Alright, Water Spout Tech 2. Maybe that's number 25 on the list. Yep, it is. Use Water Spout to draw the shape of falling rain. Oh, looks like it's 2 vertical lines. To bring on a deluge, sure to stop enemies in their tracks. Small drawings use 3 ink bottles and cause only little rain. Medium drawings use 6 ink bottles and cause moderate rain. Large drawings use 9 ink bottles and cause a long shower. Coat evil in a nurturing and purifying rain. Wait, causing rain? Isn't that what Camellia wanted? Like, he wanted she wanted a tree, but she also wanted it to rain. And we had no ability to create rain until now. So we gotta go all the way back to the commoner's quarters to go see Camellia, or Camilla. Yeah, let's go do that now. I don't really know if there's much else to do in the aristocratic quarters. Let's check the stray beads. Okay, it looks like I'm missing 1 stray bead in the aristocratic quarters. Maybe we should go look for that first on the way. Yeah, I don't think that should be too difficult. So I can't really think of anyone to talk to. Maybe it's over in the water. And if it's in the water, that means I should probably try out this new water tablet. Yeah, now we can actually run on water with ease. There might have been a chest that I missed somewhere. I just don't know where that is. I mean, creating lily pads all the time would have just been a chore to watch. As well as a chore to do. For obvious reasons. Where the hell could it be? Oh, there it is! I see a chest over here. That must be the bead. It's trying its best to get to the surface. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Beady. I got it. We are Wolf Jesus now. We don't make the rules. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. Having this water tablet. Too bad we couldn't find anything that increases the amount of, divine relics we could equip at one time. Like, it would be nice to have 4 slots instead of just 3. I mean, with 3, you have to constantly manage them. Well, granted, not as much. But still, if you're side questing, it gets very annoying to have to switch it up constantly. It was the gods who made that tree before, sis. There's no such thing as gods. Maybe there was rain right after the tree appeared, but otherwise, I won't believe in it. There are no gods. I believe in the gods. It was them who made that tree. Alright, well, watch this. Did that work? It didn't work. Okay, I guess you gotta do it, like, much more, like, tight timing. Did that do it? No? Oh my god. There we go! That took a while to get the timing right. Oh my goodness! No way! Woohoo! It rained! It rained! The gods made it rain! It's funny because I was just thinking about it raining after that tree appeared. But that means... it means the gods must know what I'm thinking! Can you hear me, gods? Do you really exist? Arf. That means yes. Arf, arf. That means yes twice. Alright, before I end the episode, I know there's still some more side quests I need to do in Sand City, and I would like to do those probably in the next episode if I can. Why don't we test out this new water tablet over here? Because those rocks with like that rope that I thought was a snake or a dragon, I think I should go check that out. Now I don't have to worry about lilying across. And thank God for that. Because that would have been so irritating to watch. So I wonder what's even over there anyway. Like, why would you need to go check this out? Is there anything on it? Oh my god, look at this view. And all those lily pads you leave behind. It's just so amazing just to watch this. Okay, is there anything like on the rocks, or is it just in the water? Ooh, what's this? A wooden bear? Huh, whatever. Nothing too special on its own. A snake statue! Ah, I see. And a steel soul sake. Which I'm pretty sure is watered down. Unless that clamshell is real tight. And it probably is. Alright, so with that, I think this is a good time to save, and we'll end the episode. So let's just head over to the next save point right now. Which thankfully is just straight ahead. If I could jump up there. Otherwise I'd have to use the beach. Oh no, we can just fountain up. Okay. That works. But there's 2 more treasures. Dragonfly bead. I'll just grab this other one too. Seeing as how it's right there. No? Actually, come to think of it, before I end the episode, there's something else I should do. So I'm gonna need to warp to City Checkpoint. Because I want to run across all that water too. But I know there was like a set of rapids, because, you know, waterfalls and everything. Why don't I go check that out? It's because I can run across it now. God, I love that I got a new Elgato now, so I don't have to worry about this crapping out every few minutes. It's like, I think that was the only thing I could have done. I can only get a second hand. I believe I told this story before, but just in case, I might as well just tell it again. I could not get a new one at the time because there were no new ones there. So let's see, which way is the water flowing? This way, right? Yeah, if you try to use a lily pad, let's see what happens. It would actually just get swept away. Actually, let's try that again. Let's get a better view. Yeah, it's gone. It disappears instantly. And by the time you get over here, you just drown. If you didn't have the water tablet. Oh, look at that, there's another tree. Well, we'll get some extra praise while we're at it. That bloomed. And we'll grab this hidden chest. And get our stray bead. I think that's the last one in City Checkpoint. Let me double check. Well, not Treasure Tome. There's still one in Gale Shrine for some reason. Might have to check that out too. And there's 3 in the Commoner's Quarters for Sand City. Come to think of it, I think I was supposed to talk to Camellia again to get that other bead. So I believe she does give you a bead. But I thought you only just get the praise and that was it. So let me go talk to her again. Oh my god. A goddess's duty is never done sometimes. That's what you call a my bad moment. Could have grabbed that a bit earlier. Well, at least you get more time with me. So is it really a bad thing? I don't think so. It's not like this is a speed run or anything. Definitely not a speed run. Like if I just tried to min-max, or not rather min-max, just try to do the bare minimum in the game and finish it as fast as I can, it would definitely still be over 6 hours. Well over 6 hours. I don't know why they didn't have a mirror like this inside Sand City itself. I believe it would be much faster to just go to North Ryoshima Coast and then just head south. So we'll just take care of some extra odds and ends before we go to Kamui. I think that's only fair, right? Just to fill in some gaps that we can fill in. So let's go do that. But yeah, getting this new ability is going to be very helpful. Well, actually, we got 2 upgrades. Hey! Alright. I know why. I don't have the bell equipped anymore. Also, I don't know why I'm trying for Demon Fangs. Like, what else am I really gonna buy with them? Well, let's go find out. What can I really get? Well, there's, like, room for 3 more of those. So, yeah. Unless that's just there for symmetry's sake. But come to think of it, is there really anything else I could hope for? I got a lot of good stuff already. What more could I want? Anyway, let's just make it daytime. And since I got lots of cash, what else could I really buy? Definitely nothing over here. What about the other shop? The Ryoshima goes you go dangerous play monsters. I'm the only customer. Well, then you better get me some good stuff. There's a Trinity Mirror. Okay, so we get new weapons now. Oh, that's just another reflector. Okay, that was worth 150 thou. And come to think of it, if I already got a reflector on, let's just replace it. There we go. A new sub-weapon reflector. Well, since I'm gonna start the next episode in here anyway, this is pretty much a good thing. Hello, doggy. I found a pretty round stone the other day. I'm sure the gods must have dropped it. Here, it's yours. Hey, there we go. Doggy? Can you tell me who does your makeup for you? I can see it now, too. It's very faint, but I can see it. I can see the sign of the gods right here. Ooh, isn't that great, doggy? You managed to make my sister see your true colors. Yeah, it's nice, I guess. The bead itself is nicer. Alright, I think it's time to finally save and end the episode, because it's been almost 50 minutes. Alright, so next part, we'll go do some side questing in Sand City, because we haven't done enough of that already. Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching.